Live Racing, SuperCars NZ, and the broadcasting now tonight. Sean Macko, how's it, man?
Yeah, good, bro. Good. Can't be here. We've got a field full of cars here at Sebring for our first Enduro round of the season. We've got 24 cars to set a lap time with a few extras in behind there, so should be a good race.
Yeah, man, looking forward to it. First round, awesome, into it. Where are we? Connor Nixon, pole. Ben Faulkner second, Taylor Mitchell third. What's that? Is that a new racer there? Fourth spot? Kian?
Yeah, Birch, yes, a young fella. He's a karting legend, so going well on the kart, so welcome to him.
Very cool. Hamish Cleland, Paul Bloomquist, Mike Robinson, Craig Mason, Quinn Wilson, and Peter Vandenberg, top 10. They're going to start jumping around. So should we have a look at turn one and go from there?
Yeah, just go for a look around. We'll see how the cars and check out the deliveries of the new season. Obviously, everyone likes new paint with the new season, so cars still coming off the line. It looks like a nice field, so let's see if they can keep it a little bit cleaner into turn 1 and 2 compared to the V8s running the same track on Tuesday.
Yeah, I did just happen to catch that actually. It was it was interesting watch.
No, I did enjoy the person that we deemed to be the fault of that. After the race, we had a look at it. He put his hand up and said, "Yeah, man, my bad. Sorry, guys." And that's what we expect from the drivers. And I know there's not many that would do that. So I appreciate that person putting their hand up and saying sorry to the boys. So hey, we all make mistakes. That's what we live by. And yeah, see how we go.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. That's all we ask, really. Stuff up, say sorry, and move forward.
Yeah. It is. Even with the big triples or everything we have, it's not the easiest to do stuff, and check out where people are. And
yeah, 100%. And it's all about getting to know the program and getting to know where the other cars are on track. And
exactly.
Certainly a lot to it.
I've just been trying to bring up my chopper on my other screen so I can get a good view of the start. It's looking good. It's a cool track. You either love it or you hate it when it comes to Sebring. Obviously, everyone knows that I've won a 12-hour here and probably split 20 million in these GT3 cars. But me and Craig and the famous Ricky Royal, we expect him back one season soon. So cool track. Some people hate it. They just don't get into it. And that's fair enough. It is what it is. So yeah, it's definitely got some character.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I don't know it that well myself, so obviously haven't won any 12 hours. So
Well,
there's the elite, and then there's us, So.
Well, there's you. Don't bring me into your little conversation there. As the Porsche safety car brings them around. Start this 1 hour, so it's actually an hour and 5 minute enduro, and I add the 5 minutes just to be a little bit of a who I am. just people, in case people fuel for an hour, they realise they got an extra 5 minutes to go. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. So they're going to take 2 tyres, compulsory pit stop in this race. Now, probably just do the 4. I know it's the GT3s a little bit longer to take tyres and fuel and everything than the V8s, but if it was me, I'd be doing 4. And the other thing I'd like to, because we will talk about it during the race, is incident points. They only have 20. So if you're not a clean racer, you find yourself travelling down pit lane pretty quickly.
Wow.
Our long race, you only get 20 incident points. Yes, it's alright if you've got a clear track, but if you're amongst the field, it's going to be a little bit crazy.
Wow, that's interesting. 20 incident points, hour and 5 minute long race. So. Yeah.
Yeah. So the safety car is in the lane, and we're off.
Oh, very cool. I've got us poached.
Great camera angle, mate. You've done well.
Turn one. Oh, got a few crashes already. Sorry, I was expecting them to fly around turn 1.
So. Yeah, that's all right, mate. You do what you do, and I sit here and
mock
laugh
me.
at the drop. Yeah, and mock you, the drivers. You know what I can get my hands on.
Oh, I love it, Sean. Love it. Alright, here we go. Reasonably clean. Saw a couple of little incidents. Ross Watson and Douglas Bickley crashed, so it'll be a bit of a shame for Doug, yeah.
Yeah, he does like taking out people like me in the TCR round. That the championship started last night. He definitely took me out in that as well. So, you know, nothing changes with him. He must have DSA on the side of his car as well.
Yeah, that is going to be a fun talking point tonight, actually. 2 DSA cars out there tonight to mock and watch and have a laugh at. So,
yeah.
Which is our fellow commentators.
Yes. Yeah, we don't do it because we don't know them.
Yeah, that's right.
So there's a bit of side-by-side action going there between 3rd and 4th and 5th, all very close together. So that's one little battle to watch there, mate.
Yeah, certainly a clean-looking first lap. All right, let's get into it. Taylor Mitchell.
Taylor running the Porsche. Well, I think do you want to put the manufacturers up so we can sort of gauge how many cars and what we're racing against? Is it all Porsches? Is it all Ferraris? 2 Ferraris up the front.
Yeah, 2 Ferraris, Porsche, Merc, Beamer, Ferrari, Merc, Audi. Yeah, so good mix.
Yeah, and trust the old Peter to have the Audi.
Taylor Mitchell, wow.
Very wide.
That was incredible racing. Did you see that?
I didn't. You're going to have to show us a replay.
Oh, that was pretty cool. Oh, we got a Craig Mason crash popped up.
Let's see if our replays of the crashes have worked out.
Some mean battles going on
here. That is close there. Oh, is he by himself? Nah, he's hit.
Got whip tapped by a Merc there.
Yeah.
Alright, back to live. How do you do that? Oh, yeah, there we go.
Just remembering getting back into a new season there, Wayne. So remember the buttons, it'll come back to you, man. It's all good.
Been a while, yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, Craig won't be too happy about that because he's a very good GT3 driver. So, and we've got teammates. Forcing a little bit of Taylor Mitchell action
Taylor Mitchell really pushing these guys far out.
And on the outside into that turn, which a little bit of. That's Paul in the background there, just letting them go.
Yeah, that's one.
I can tell it's Paul just by the paint scheme. We don't even have to live with him.
It'd be quite cool to jump on his hood here and watch what's unfolding, and he's obviously got a couple of fast guys behind him as well.
So he obviously hasn't heard we want the cat back. Where's the cat in this photo?
Hold on.
Yeah, he's got that photo.
Yeah,
alright, yeah. We do need to see these photos because we sort of put the call out. Whoa! There we go. Because we put the call out for people to join in on Facebook, and Doug put a little message out. We might have to push that one a little bit more because there's something to talk about anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, jump into SDK Gaming, and there's a little app there you can load your stuff into. So. Cool. No holds barred. Taylor Mitchell wants this series.
Hopefully he doesn't run wide. But side by side, good 4th gear, foot flat. Has he left the room? He's left the room.
Race for him. Excellent racing.
Yeah. And that's Ben Faulkner on the inside there in car 28, which he won't have that number ever again. But we won't talk about that. But that's great driving by both of them, to be honest. And Paul's got the best seat in the house to look at it.
Yeah, and certainly Connor Nixon just getting that little advantage with these guys battling. So
he did be looking up. Sorry, mate, you carry on.
Oh, enough to catch your breath.
Who's that on the inside of Paul? Car 40.
Hamish Cleveland.
Oh, Hamish, yes, he's back in the series now. Very fast guy. I think he did very well on the V8s the other day. And
oh, sorry, we just had Kian pass Paul Bloomquist.
Oh, it was Kian who was. Sorry.
Yeah.
So nice clean pass for Kian there. He'll be loving that.
Have a good look at that. Just tucked in behind Mitchell. Knew the right spot to be in.
Got it stopped too, didn't he? You know, because under braking, trying to pull it up. He was deep under brakes, very deep, and he's got it pulled up brilliantly.
Yeah, nice clean pass. Alright, back to live. And we all know Paul, he's an excellent driver too, so he'll be hounding that position, wanting it back.
Of course he will.
Sort of want to scroll down the order, but it's a bit hard, isn't it, when they're... Whoa!
Oh, we'll get a look at everyone. We've got an hour, mate. We're only 6 minutes into the race.
Yeah,
Yeah, mate. Ooh.
Oh, here we go.
He's coming back.
And
Paul,
Taylor
definitely
Mitchell
not.
putting big pressure on Ben Faulkner.
He's going to try down, up and under. Is he going to try and go out the other side? He is. And he covers. That's great driving by Kian. He's got a lot of talent, this young guy, but he's definitely ruffled a few feathers since he started in the league, and I'm sure he'll get it sorted, but I hope he has a really good future driving with us, so we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, definitely. Yep, clean racing, and yeah, don't do any dumb shit, and apologise if you're a dick.
I like how they said, duck, don't be a duck. Speaking of dicks, how's Steve going? Where's Steve in there? Do you want to put up the ups and downs?
Such a nice.
I know. I love a good segue, man. I love a good segue. Was that going to be Steve or Shane White? I was going to mention.
Yeah, right.
So.
There's the gaps. What are we looking for? The gains.
Gains and losses. Oh, it's hard to read your graphics like the new V8 graphics on SuperCars.
No, well, if it's grey, well, it's 0, so they haven't done anything. So.
I don't know. I'm squinting my eyes. Give me a second. So there's not much movement going on there from the start, which is pretty cool.
No, that's right. Yeah, certainly the man in question here, Steve Down.
Yeah, he likes to give me a hard time, so I like to give it back. And I've got an audience where he's got a couple of people that he sits in a chat room with, so I can say whatever I like. Yeah.
It's actually well,
probably more.
There's a lot of people down there. More people there than watching the stream.
Oh, mate, people watch it on the replay, mate. People watch it on the replay. Right. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's so funny.
Alright, Paul Bloomquist past Kian.
Oh, you got him back. So this is.
Yeah, for 4th, so still.
Oh, I'm trying to remember where Kian got him. Where he passed him, but I can't remember. So. It was only like 3 laps ago.
Oh, it was a really nice pass. Alright, back to live. It's
Who's up the inside there of Steve?
And another things BMW going on. Mike Robinson past Blake Greenhill. Oh, Blakey, that's why.
Oh, Blakey in the wall.
Licks the glass, licked the grass. Yeah. Bloody hell. Alright, back to life. No good, race 1, season 1, 2023.
Yeah, so we do season 1, whereas in iRacing there's season 2, which does confuse a few people, confuse me for quite some time. So anyway, we do what we want to do, don't we, Wayne? So
yeah, that's right. I think it's because of the year. It was really weird, eh? You can't go season 4, 2023, and then you're into 2024, and it's still...
No. Yeah. But, yeah, we call it a summer series, which makes sense, you know. The summer series is the one that goes between 2... in America, it would be the winter series, you know. But
yeah,
anyway.
That's right. Alright, this is good battling, good...
Oh! Was that... Taylor again. Getting pushed for one now. Yes, it is.
Wow, and
Paul's joining the battle.
Hamish Cleland got the inside line here.
Oh!
Gave it to
so
Paul.
Narrow.
Yeah.
It was so narrow on the entry, I just thought he was going to run wide into him, but these guys obviously got that little bit more talent than me, and a lot more talent than you, and know how to do that. You like that?
Well, it's honest. I don't care. I I hear honest when I hear it. I don't care.
It's all good. Sim racing is the time you put into it, though. We're definitely on track. So a lot of people always ask, "How do you get faster?" Stay on track, man. Just keep working at it. Some people have a bit of raw talent, like myself.
Yeah, well, you were born to do this, Sean.
I wish you'd said it without the condescending tone in your voice, but okay. Oh, that Hamish, there's Hamish. Look at that. At least he's got the SDK working. Yeah. And look, he's smiling because he's passing people.
Yeah,
I'd be smiling like that too if I was passing people.
But yeah, Taylor Mitchell really shaking this race up, breaking the team up.
Hey, he could have some drum flex in his SDK there, you know. Sponsorship on the car. Not organised at all. I wonder how his internet is doing. If Dad's stealing it, or Dad's not on tonight, so.
No, that's right. Yeah. He's probably kicked back, having a beer and bloody watching us and having a laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. He'll be glad he doesn't have to do race control on this one. He might want to swap. He might want to swap with the amount of action we had on Tuesday.
Yeah, that was certainly looked pretty full on.
Well, there's a bit of a train with Taylor, Ben. Who else is in there? Kian? Who's the other car?
Yeah, Hamish. Yeah, Taylor, Ben, Hamish, Kian, and look who's let's have a look at the gap. He's only 2 seconds behind Kian, so yeah. Hey?
And if they all keep fighting, which they're going to, because they're a little group there, so he'll get them by the end of the race. Well, not by the end, but by the time it comes pit time.
Yeah,
it'll be very interesting.
Old Mike Van Gisbergen. we need to mash his name with Shane's last name. So Mike Robin Gisbergen.
Rubbing. You giving him a little name in between, Mike Rubbing Gisbergen.
Mike Rob Gisbergen, yeah. Yeah, no, certainly. If you met, hell of a nice guy, big rugby player. Yeah, you just wouldn't think he'd fit in his sim, so it just doesn't fit the category of geeky gamers. So.
No, you can hear it. Well, I don't think we're geeky. I think you're just you. I don't know.
Times have evolved, haven't they, Sean?
Of course they have. The amount of guys I've met in sim who are absolutely hilarious and just funny and like hanging out with online, obviously, because if I have to look at them, they'd be a bit ugly. But yeah, it's good. I personally enjoy it. It's a great part of my life. I wish I would never do anything else. It's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So, how has our mate who had the spin early in the race, how's he come back? Where is he? Can't see him up the leaderboard at all, so is he
Craig, he's just talking about Craig Mason?
Yeah, he's disconnected.
The Craig Mason?
Yeah, he's out. He's had enough.
Oh, drop round.
First round's a drop round. So in this series, so people know, it's 12 weeks, and we give them 2 drop rounds. That means they get to take 2 races off because they've got lives other than sim racing in that 12. So they've got to compete in 10 events, and that's what the championship sort of scored off. This season, the championship points is what I have put on, which is nice and lazy, and just using iRacing ones. So the boys are about to just go straight into the league and have a look each session to find out where they are in the championship. We still will post it up, a little bit of blurb and a bit of sponsorship up there. And speaking of sponsorship, we haven't talked, but Sparko Gaming is our main teaser sponsor this season. So thank you, Sparko Gaming, which is obviously our long-time supporter, brought to us by Allports Gaming. So Sparko is a big part of Allports. We've sort of done a reverse around and trying to push a bit of Sparko gear. I've got a heap of Sparko gear that I've bought off Allports. Can't fault any of it. If anything, I'll probably wear out and buy some more. So all the use I get out of it and all the time I'm in my rig. So yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Massive cheers to Chitty and the team, and yeah, well, it's been massive for us. So here we are. What is it, Rob Gisbergen?
Is he up?
Mike
Rob
Gisbergen. Yeah.
So he's caught them 2 seconds within a lap. A lap and a half, maybe.
Yeah, that's
so,
right. Yeah.
But where's the other two? I only see 2 cars in front of him. Where's the rest of them?
Notice he's been putting good pressure on Kian, so...
Oh, Mitchell Taylor, did he have a slowdown? What's going on there? Yeah, make sure you're on live. Just have a look at that. I'm watching... There we go, there's those 3. That's right. Oh, they're just a little bit ahead.
Yeah, so Lundqvist.
He's in second.
Yeah, Connor Nixon.
Oh, wow.
Got 4 seconds on them now, so nice little lead there.
So there's something happened in between in that time that Mike has caught the back of that pack. So I'd say there's been a little bit of a bump and rub and a bit of a slowdown and trying to gather it back up to, and that's how Mike's actually caught them. And these 3 have pulled away. So what makes us chatting away? We've sort of missed something. So here they are all together, and there's Mike coming. Something. Oh, he's ran deep. That's Ben. And a little bit of side by side with Hamish. And while Paul's gone away, yeah, so they've already started pulling away there. There's a little bit of rub, so nice. That explains it. Well done, Wayne, for finding that. It's good work.
Explain bugger all.
Well, I want to know how they got the gap, and you showed it.
That's good.
I know I sound like I'm condescending, but I was
just trying to be nice this time.
Yeah, I was.
The one time.
The one time
in the 3.5 years. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it is good. So coming up to the 18th minute. So he needs a paint. Kian, have to sort him out with one of that. Give him some. So if anyone does paints, yeah, let us know, because there's a few of the boys that obviously need them. So chuck it up on our Facebook page, and yeah, boys will get in contact with you. It's a little money earner for some people.
Yeah, that's a good plan. Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't think we've got a go-to at the moment other than SPR, do we? SPR.
No, and OKMS does a little bit too, but he's a really busy guy and actually so you know, so he's very hard to get our ones down. There's been a Black Wolf and JP and a few others down the lines that have done them, but yeah, maybe if one puts a weekly sponsor up, and you know, I'm sure they vary in price depending on how much time they put into it. So you get cheap ones for $50, and if you got something a little bit better.
They look like this.
I'm not saying a word, bro. That's just awful. That's just mean.
No, I do love his paints. It's just being a shit cunt.
Yeah. It's alright, mate.
Oh well. Yeah.
It's right. I'm over it. He's the one who's going to listen to it. Don't tell him. Don't you text him. Say, oh, mate. Don't look at 19 minutes, 15 seconds into the race. Don't look at it.
Yeah, just message me UCUNT when you watch the Shane, and that way I know that you've watched our stream. So
yeah, exactly. All right, so Quinn Wilson, he's got his wheels not quite colour coded to that pastel sort of green he's got on the car. Something he can work out for next week. You know, because I'm all about the old greening. You know, colour coding your wheels to your car.
It might be better if they were white wheels, but
yeah, white wheels would also stand out. Probably a matte white rather than gloss. You listen to me, for sure.
Oh, starting yawn.
Don't you yawn? Didn't start. So, since he's yawning, just someone else we better thank in the meantime is iRacing.com. Obviously down there in the right-hand bottom corner. Without them, we can't or couldn't do what we do and have the fun that we have, and pay them the money that we pay them. So, thank you.
Yeah, good point. Just saw a Taylor Mitchell pass Paul Bloomquist.
Oh, he's the third one in the row there, so what's Paul? Yep, Paul went deep. You lost 2 spots then. Nice.
Alright, it's alive.
Craig would be happy with showing some passing on the stream, so Craig, if you're watching, mate, we got it sorted.
Yeah, how's my sound? You must message me.
Yeah, #1 fan now, Craig is.
Yeah, that's right. Loves our streams.
Yeah, pretty. He's had to have a bit of an accident, and yeah, it's pretty hard. The last turn, there's about 5 different lines takes through the last couple of corners, and it catches a few people out.
Mm.
Not his fault, by the way. Obviously, he was a car in front. He just got turned. Yeah, that should be a. So we don't have race control in here too, Wayne. I think we don't have race control. We have post-race penalties, and we've instructed the drivers that they need to let us know straight after the race, and we'll have a look at it. And more than likely, it's just a points deduction on the point system that we work in.
Yeah, that's fine. But any idiotic stuff that we don't agree with, you will be removed from the race. So
yes, exactly. Like if we said,
yeah.
oh, I believe,
You got Blake
Young.
No?
Oh no, I think Taylor had a slowdown. He's lost a couple more spots. It pulled over. So yes, slowdowns again. I don't think people know what a slowdown is, but hopefully we see it here. All right. No, just lets him. He pulls over to the side. He might have got it back a little bit earlier. See how he's pulled over there, the white car.
Yep.
Letting people go. So I guess he knew how to slow down.
Yeah, if you fly off track, do something silly, they'll cut a corner. iRacing will give you a slowdown. So you obviously got to slow down.
Yeah, they give you a time penalty, so you got so much time to get rid of it and slow down. Every corner you go around, it actually increases. So the longer you take, the worse it gets. People have tried to slow down on the racing line. See, what Taylor Mitchell did was the right thing and slow down off the line. That is definitely what you should do in SuperCars NZ. I might not have done that last night in the TCR race. You know.
You know, when I get a slowdown, I just keep racing and it automatically clears itself.
I know. That's what you've said to me. Talk about like a killer, eh? Like a confidence killer, eh? Oh.
It's always lucky that I've had a few beers when I'm racing, you know, just have a good laugh and, you know, really enjoy it. So,
yeah. And that's why I'm here. I enjoy the good channel, talking to each other, having a laugh. It's really good. It's really good. Sometimes I push the boundaries. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
That's the one. Some Black's entry there. Always good supporters of SuperCars NZ. The team, they've got a wicked race team. Hey.
Yeah, that's a new paint. I haven't seen that paint before. They've gone away from their normal yellows. So we'll get back to Peter because I want to have a little chat about Peter. But I know it is pretty yellow on the front.
Oh, there's a photo for you.
Look at that, Peter.
Got the motocross gear on there.
He's obviously quite a fugly looking dude, so just take that photo and put that up there, eh? Good on you, Peter. Don't listen to the stream, Peter, please don't. No, go back to some blacks. I want to have a little chat. I was having a look at it because that paint. It is yellow. It looks quite greenish. This is Stefan, who's just mad about some racing. So some blacks sponsor people like I've seen on his helmet in the racing, in the V8s and stuff like that with Young. I'm trying to think of the driver's name. You know, it will come to me when we start. Oh, he's got a pass on here. Let's see if he gets him.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was watching. I saw it. Yeah. Oh, he's got the pass done. Well done. It is a green. No, that's more green than yellow.
Yeah, definitely.
No, always seems always polite and really good dude. So was the rest. So we'll no doubt see a few of them in the future. His teammate won the V8 champ. Oh, while they talk racing, run the V8 championship in the summer series. That's Dion. So I convinced Dion to run the number 1 on his car. He didn't want to, but I was like, you should run it. No one ever does. Come on, run the number 1 for a season. So he's running that in the V8 championship. Shame's not here because I thought he would do the GT3s as well. So obviously he's got commitments elsewhere. He is a newly married man, only been 1 or 2 years, so he'll find out what that's like soon enough.
And then wants some race all the time.
Yeah, commiserations on that, Dion. Sorry about it, mate.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh, Shane White up in 7th spot. I noticed Taylor Mitchell must have jumped into pit lane. Does that sound right? Yeah, so Taylor Mitchell getting some gas and doing an early pit stop there. So
Yeah, it seems like quite a almost half an hour. So these things don't really wear tyres out, so it could be a little plan of his.
yeah. Yeah, certainly Connor Nixon, what do we got? 5-second gap.
5-second gap.
Yeah.
It beats his teammate, so Connor's obviously put the hard yards in and put the time on track to perfect his craft, so well done.
Yeah, nobody beating him down, trying to get his position either, so certainly slows you up.
I will, when I feel like it, we'll look at the how many incident points everyone has.
Oh yeah, let's see if I can suss it out.
I can get it. So he's obviously sponsored by Racecraft. Racecraft have a quite a few people they sponsor throughout the Aussie leagues and stuff like that. So obviously it's Film Motorsports as well with Racecraft. It's all over the car, so that's cool. Nice looking livery. The old black and red sort of works.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, and his picture's Racecraft down the bottom, so.
Yep, full sport. Pit stops, so yeah, Taylor Mitchell and Stefan, Blair, Douglas, and Leon, Mark Price.
Well, Pricey. We haven't talked much about him. He's come a long way. Scott Prickard, look at his photo. What does it even say?
THC.
THC. Oh, that's the goaler. I know one person that's not racing that may enjoy that, but I won't say who. It's not me or Wayne.
Oh,
maybe
good.
Wayne. I don't know. I don't know what Wayne gets up to in his free time.
Certainly, none of that other than now and then.
I love me. No. If I have testing at my work, so I can't divulge.
Yeah, people tell me I messed up enough about that. So.
I thought those two cars were just going to collide. Balaki Greenhill, he's doing all right.
Is he though? 20 seconds?
No, he's not.
No,
he's not. He hit the wall.
Alright, people are really jumping in the pits now, so...
So what are we going to do? Go in the pits and watch? Everyone's coming in. 30 minutes. They all think it's an hour race. I'm quite laughing about my extra 5 minutes I put on the end. Is that Whitey in there? Yeah. Oh, yeah. No portrait of himself, Whitey. I tell you who's a good looking man. Go to that car, 028 in the pit lane. He's not bad.
What number is that?
I don't dare to go to the person or the number. That's me. I was talking about me.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
I had a picture of Doug and Shane in the pits. Look, there's Doug and Shane.
Oh, you're there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's Doug and Shane.
Yeah, Shane on the right, Doug on the left. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Doug's the short one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Let's go. Yeah.
What do you mean? It's funny.
I know it is. Back to some racing, because that's what we're here for.
Yeah. That's bloody awesome.
I've got trading pates on, but Ben Faulkner is racing hard with someone else.
Paul.
Oh, there you go. Yep, there you go. They're quite close, and there's Mike Robinson's got past Kian, and who else is racing?
And,
He's side by
and
side.
Hamish Cleland, yeah, well.
Go to that. Turn one, side by side. Can they do it? Can they do it cleanly? That's pretty well done, man. Well, honestly, I don't think you and I could do.
Well, you could, but.
No, like next to each other, like we're just tangled mess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we could?
Yeah, I think we could. Yeah. I do have that awareness, but I just don't have the speed. So.
Yeah. I got the speed, but I don't care about the awareness.
No, it's only Wayne. Boom.
Just throw it in front of him. Oh yes, let's try out some different camera angles. What we got? So this is a good one. Is it Ruth?
No, that one isn't.
No, it's like windscreen, eh? It's like, ooh. And see how they accelerate out of the corner? I think it's always most drivers that are at the slowing, they're too deep under brakes. They get on the gas, so you should be on the gas about now. See? He's gassing it through the corner. It's beautiful. It's a technique I haven't quite mastered, but it's where you need to get it.
But how's this go? I think we should do a hot lap with him if he doesn't come into the pits.
He's not done that yet, but yet. Yeah, I'll do it. Mike Robinson Electrical, big supporter of us over the years. We're too scared to ask him for more money because he's so huge. Set us up. No. Where's he from?
Yeah, straight for Taranaki, so. Oh!
He's in the pits.
No. Commentator's kiss.
That was.
Oh,
I wish he was in the
great.
group. We could pull him up.
Yeah,
Speaking of having a chat with the driver, should we bring up the guy that creates the series? I load it, but he creates it, and that's with Doug. But should we see where Shane is? Should we bring him up for a quick chat?
Oh, yeah, sounds
Where is
good.
Shane? Is he by himself?
Yeah, he's got a bit of race.
We'll pull him up. Have a bit of a chat and see what he's thinking of his race so far.
His race. Sure. Wasn't my idea.
Not like last season. It was all your idea. Anyway, here we go. Mr. Shane White, how are you this evening?
Hold on.
Yeah, no, I can see you.
That was not your fault. I actually had a very unfortunately timed screen stutter there. Unfortunately, I'm getting a few of those tonight.
Oh, that's no good, man. That's no good. See, and I saw it happen as I brought you up. I was like, oh. We obviously got you on the stream, and we thought, hey, you're not around any cars. We have a quick chat to you, see how your race is going.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Unfortunately, I miscalculated the fuel because I just used an incorrect number, assumed it was going to be a 60-minute race.
Oh,
We're a 65-minute race. Thanks, Sean.
Sean's been laughing about that all night.
You got my first person.
So I
Sorry.
Obviously, I calculated how much fuel I could put in. I decided I was going to do 4 tyres, so I calculated how much fuel I could put in doing 4 tyres. And then I took that amount off how much I'd need for the race. And that was my starting fuel. And then come to realise in the race, oh, it's actually 65 minutes. That means I'm going to be even shorter. So I stopped for another 4 seconds or so after my tyres were done. So that was just time wasted in the pits, essentially. Which is a shame, because before that, me and Leith were having a pretty good battle, so...
But is he in the same boat?
What's
That's
that?
a good point.
No, he's pitted and he's 5 seconds up the road from me now.
But has he got enough fuel?
I believe he has.
We can find out when we pull him up into here and have a chat.
Well, it's only 5 seconds. You'll get that, Shane.
Yeah.
Easy. Hey.
I think we're pretty evenly matched, but he might be a little bit quicker than me, because when he was, like, I had a decent gap and he reeled me in, but he took a while to get past me. It took a mistake from me for him to get past.
He's being held up and battling.
He's being held up right now, so
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go, mate.
Oh, right, I've just let him
He's not
pass.
held up anymore. He's not held up anymore. But there you are. We saw you in the background. So,
Yeah, you're not too far behind. That's true. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it
we
sounds
heard.
like somebody has to pay some more sponsorship with your screens
Yeah.
blowing up.
No, everybody's having graphics issues tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah, I just seen them.
A lot of guys are
Oh,
a lot of guys are talking about.
sorry, Douglas Bickley crashed.
Oh
What was
no.
that? Yeah, let's have a look. We'll tell you all about it.
The other DSA car, you have to be able to laugh at one of them, right?
Nah, he just ran deep. He just ran deep, mate.
Yeah,
He's
just
right. He didn't crash.
Popped up crash. It's
He did all right.
bit,
Yeah, I know.
bit dramatic here at SuperCars NZ.
Yeah, yeah. Wayne's always just a attention seeker. Don't worry about him. So we can let you go anytime you say it, but so the race guy stuffed you over, is what you're saying. So we'll talk about that later.
No, I stuffed myself over because I didn't look at the numbers properly.
When I
It's not
changed
that hard,
it,
the information's all there.
yeah, when I changed it, I giggled. I did giggle. It was like half an hour before the race, the practice started. And I've done it in the V8s as well. So anyway.
Yeah, thank you, Shane, and cheers for your dedication to our league and everything you do for us. Shane's bit of background, putting the data up on the Facebook page, and also streaming with us in the V8. So very cool. Thank you, Shane.
Yeah, cheers, Shane. You're a little legend.
Thanks to you guys for starting an absolutely awesome league in the first place and getting it all off the ground.
Yeah, well, hey, it's all right. Someone had to do it. Bloody lockdowns. Yeah, mate. So we'll let you go, and if you have a crash, you'll be back up talking to us about it.
Oh, I'm sure I will. Hopefully I won't crash.
Yeah, I'm sure you won't. You have a good race, mate. We'll talk later.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah,
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, Shane.
That's good. That's good. So, did we want to talk to Doug, the other commentator, about his running deep? Where we can? We can. We'll do it, eh?
Yeah, no worries. Yes.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Doug, sorry to drag you away from your racing, mate. How are you?
Yeah.
You all right?
Oh, that's alright. Just a long race to have an issue at the very start of the race.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. I saw that pop up.
And you just went deep.
So going in and taking the repairs and the mandatory tyre change right at the start. These tyres are just beyond cooked now. It's a joke. So it's just lapping to finish, just because I can, you know.
And get the points. So there's points are better than no points.
Well, that's it.
You know.
And I'm gonna miss 3 races anyway, so that'll be one more than the drop round for the season at least. So
yeah,
just got to do what you can do and bank what you can when you can.
That's it. Have a bit of fun. So, do you know about Shane's dilemma with the calculations of his fuel?
Yeah. So he thought that tonight's race was just going to be a 1 hour enduro. He didn't factor in that it was an hour and 5 minutes. So his when he had set up the auto fuel calculations, he hadn't started with enough to cover off the extra 5 minutes of racing. So he lost, I think, about 4.5 seconds in the pit lane that he didn't want to.
Yeah.
Because he was having
you
a
ready,
good
Sean?
battle with Lee. So.
Are you ready, Sean?
Yeah.
Watch this. Watch this. Douglas Bickley. Oh!
What were you up to at the start, Doug?
So I was sitting there, I waited for the green light, I went, and I think there was someone in front of Brown, he didn't go, and he brake checked, and that caused Ross Watson to jink at the same time as I had moved across to
I
the
saw that.
middle.
Yeah, so you jumped across.
So you moved out to the middle, and then he went as well. Yeah.
And so then there was me, Ross, and Tom McCall all got caught up, and so it was just messy.
It was messy.
So just damaged, and so Ross ended up having to tow because his motor was chuffing. I managed to finish the lap, but the motor was nearly cooked. But it was better than towing, because I think poor Ross managed to take a 3-minute tow. So.
Oh well.
Yeah, well.
Well, we
So,
expect better racing
around the track.
We expect better racing from admin, but that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So what you could say, it's like starting a string with only one person with sound. So it's basically the same. analogy you could put into it?
Been there, done that too.
Well, no, that's why I said that.
Story of my life.
I'm on fire tonight, man. Just keep me out of Discord.
I started the intro for the V8s on Tuesday with my mic off as well, so that was good.
Oh, yeah. It's a new season there, Doug. We'll just warm up to it, mate. We'll be right.
I think I might have to invest in getting some of these Sparko racing gloves and some socks, so I just don't feel it this season, so
Oh,
might
well,
have
there you go.
to get in touch with Kitty and
Yeah,
get
we've got a bit of a surprise coming up in the future for that too.
Yeah. I'm sure we have some gloves or boots or something like that to give away. So if you think you're lucky, Doug, and you know, admin always get 2 entries to the one for the other drivers. No, I'm joking.
I can guarantee if my name was ever pulled out, I'd be making sure the redraw was done. Cause,
yeah, I hear you, bro. Yeah.
Admin get nothing.
Yeah, that's right. So
No, you put it
all
Kian
back.
and Mike Robinson and Taylor Mitchell pitted, Connor Nixon, Ben Faulkner, Paul Bloomquist, Hamish Cleland and Quinn Wilson still to pit, so
Wow.
this is
All
going to
right.
be
I
real
can't have too much
interesting.
longer to go.
There's heaps to go, mate. There's 20 odd minutes, but we'll throw you down on the boys. And sorry, your race didn't go well tonight, mate. But there's always another week.
That's all good. Like I said, it's good just to be back in behind the wheel of the car again. I enjoyed the extra commentary duties last season while my ribs were all broken and I was high on drugs. But this is where my passion for racing is in the GT3, so I'm enjoying being back regardless.
Yeah, very cool.
Right. So obviously you're good mates with Scott Pickering. So we'll let you two be friends together, and we'll talk soon.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys. Have a good call. See you.
You too,
Alright,
bye.
legend.
I don't think he knows the reference I get about Scott Pickering about his picture. That's what the reference.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. He caught up. He caught up now. Yeah.
Ben
Yeah.
Faulkner.
All right. So 42 minutes in hour 5. So it's definitely well over halfway.
Very cool. So still a few to pit. Interesting.
I know.
Robbo and Taylor pitted and Kian. So Steve Darren's still to pit. How's this guy stringing that gas out?
He's another tightwad, isn't he? Getting a mess out of his car. He won't be revving it out. No, good on him. So, incident points. That's what I wanted to talk about earlier.
Yeah, I don't think I had that data.
I've got the data. I've got the data.
I've got
the data.
off tracks, but I don't have incident points.
So, leading the most, because there's only 20 allowed, is Ross Watson. He's got 14.
Oh yeah.
Thomas McCall's obviously had over 20, so he's had to go into pits and get that sorted out. Everyone else is pretty good. We've got no one else in double figures, so
Wow.
yeah,
Good
that's
clean racing
really
here at SuperCars NZ.
it is. It's very clean.
It's what we push. It's what we want. So.
It is what we want. Sometimes the admin don't drive very cleanly, but
No, there was a shocking start by Doug.
So I was going to say I didn't want to burst the bubble, but for years I used to get a better start and turn to that inside like what he did.
Oh, okay.
And 9 times out of 10 it wouldn't work out. Someone would end up ruining it for you.
Oh no,
so,
well a car slowed up in front of him, so he had no choice but to go left.
yeah, I think the car went left with him as well.
Oh no,
As
there was a
well.
car in front of that car that didn't take off properly. You know.
Yeah, he looked like he had way more pace than everyone around him. Doesn't matter what car it was. He had way more pace.
Yeah,
so.
true. Yeah.
Yeah. So, so I learnt to just actually sit in behind and just wait. Be a bit more patient, because 9 times out of 10 it doesn't work out going 3 wide or even 2 wide off a start. It's hard enough. Well, they are 2 wide. It's hard enough to go 3 wide. You know.
Yeah. Didn't realise Hamish Cleland was a Frog Leap Juice race team.
Yes, he's one of the OGs. Basically, when we first started this thing, his name was all over it. So,
Oh wow.
he's come back and having some more fun. And obviously, he's brought a bit of pace with him when he's come back. So, good on him. That team's well known in sim circles. So, and they do pretty well. To be honest, I don't know who's in the team, but it's a sponsor that you know when you hear it. You know,
Oh,
you
that's
see them,
right.
you're
Yeah,
like,
for sure. Yeah.
you've definitely heard of them. There was obviously a little bit of controversy in the first couple of seasons.
That was funny.
Yeah. Well,
And I think if we can all see it as funny now, that's cool.
yeah. You're not allowed to take people out on purpose. I think this is what me and Wayne are getting at there.
Yeah,
Intentional wrecking is not allowed in iRacing, let alone in leagues. So he's got to run there. Oh, this must be a lip car. That's great pace. I need to change Shane White's number because he didn't enter the right number. I've got him as number 60. He didn't even mention it. He should be a different number. Old
Yep.
Trento. Yeah.
So what do we got? There's still a fair few out there doing it.
Yeah, there's a bit of chat going on over the comms. Obviously, you guys at home can't hear it, but I can't quite hear it either because there's a bit of riffraff going on there. Don't know. Douglas Bickley has a meatball.
Ooh.
That's just showing up on my telemetry.
Well, he said his tyres were falling apart. So.
Yeah. Why don't you just get some more tyres instead of
Ooh.
sucking it? Yeah, this is meatball
Doesn't
there.
look like a meatball though. Didn't seem that bad.
And if anyone knew what a meatball would look like, that would definitely be you, wouldn't it?
Got a Leon Weir. Oh,
Yeah, good on Leon. I let him late into the league because I didn't do my job properly. Is that Leon? No, who was that?
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Let's give Leon a bit of a. So he needs to get his paint sorted, which we can help him out with. He's in the chat down below, which is good. So
I should chuck him up, see how he goes.
you want to? We can talk about that spin. Oh, he's just had a spin. Leave him alone. Was that the replay? You go live.
That was a replay, yeah.
Go live. Let's see where he is.
Where are we?
Oh, he's got someone on him.
No, that's
that's Mark Pricey. Oh, look at his profile pic. He's
got plenty of space around him, yeah. Why not, eh? Don't know him from a bar of soap, so.
You can start the chat. You lead the chat. Here we go. And he's here.
Hey,
Leon!
Leon, Wayne here, SuperCars NZ, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. We're live streaming right now and just seeing how your race is going, mate.
Yeah, pretty bloody good, mate. Yep.
That's cool.
Keeping out of trouble?
Oh, I'll try my best.
So how many incident points you got? Because you know you're only allowed 20.
Hold on. Not many. 5, 6 maybe, tops.
Yeah, that's good. It's good. I'm just checking if you're lying because I have that information in front of me.
Yeah, 5, mate. I had a spin just before, which wasn't ideal, but other than that, it's been going.
You're doing alright.
Seem to be. Hanging on to it.
Yeah, we've sort of put you on the spot. We don't normally do this, and I thought, this guy's alright. We can bring him up and have a bit of a chat and see how he's going. You're up 6 spots from when you started.
Oh, that's a bonus. Has everyone put it?
have you not pitted?
No, I have.
Yeah.
I had a wee mare with the fueling. Obviously, I just went for that sprint setup, so it was pretty low. Going straight in, so not ideal. But...
Yeah, you do need to get a little bit of a setup in the way these cars run and have your strategy sorted out before the race. Just to let you know, it should be an hour-long race, but I added extra 5 minutes just to see if I would catch anyone out. And believe it or not, all I caught out was the admins that are racing. It was quite funny.
I bought this track approximately, how long ago did the race start?
Really?
40 minutes ago.
Really?
So yeah, I was finishing up having dinner with everyone and then quickly jumped on at 8 o'clock. Yep, sweet ass.
Wow. So you're doing well, man.
I'm sweating.
That's cool. Yeah, you got to turn that force feedback down a little bit, mate.
No, it's not the force feedback.
Yeah.
Something we discussed last night, but I won't go too in detail.
That 10-4, mate. 10-4. That's cool. Cool. So welcome to the league, and I hope you enjoy it. It looks like you're clean enough anyway, because you only got 5 incident points. And you just need to get a paint sorted out for your car too. So
Yeah, who do I speak to about that? Because I mean, I'm no good with Photoshop, and
yeah. Well, we'll talk about it later because we're actually saying there's a few guys that always want them, but the longer it takes, the more you pay. So you sort of need to put a price on what you want.
yeah, for sure.
Sounds like
but-
Shane White needs to put a DSA logo on it if you only just brought the track and you're 17th in Supercars NZ.
Oh, it's quality drivers, mate. You're amongst legend of the sport, man.
That's what I'd like to hear. Oh, I came to the right place then.
Don't believe everything we say.
Nah.
All
I
right,
actually
mate.
don't believe anything we say, unless it's Sparko and Allports, yeah.
Anyway, we'll let you go back, Joe. It's a good little chat. So be wary, mate. We'll pull you up. Obviously, hopefully not when you're battling someone or heading in the pits, but bring up for a chat at another time. So cheers for that,
sounds
Neil.
good. Thanks, boys.
All right, mate. See you
Alright.
down.
Cheers, mate. Man.
Wow, that actually worked out better than Shane. I'm joking. I'm not pulling anyone else up. Well, let's get back to the racing.
Yeah, well, no, we've had good luck tonight, so we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it on a winner.
Yeah. Other than Mike Robinson and us giving him a bit of a commentator's curse here.
Yeah.
Oh, good. How far away are we from turn 1 here? You gonna do it in car or not?
Well, we were trying to do that earlier. I do love this track, so yeah. I don't know the names of the corners, but I know a few braking points, and they've done a big update on this track, and I don't know what they actually changed. It'd be good if I did a bit of feedback that then you'd call me. That's an ugly view. Don't go there. Is that supposed to be? Yeah, there we go. That's good. But the lap's got a while, so we'll just talk about a few things until the lap starts. Or maybe go and see someone we haven't seen. What about Scott McKenzie's car? Jump on him just while this lap goes around. Passion Sim Racing.
Yeah, for sure. Passion Sim Racing.
So again, they're another another team that is very, very good to us. A heap of guys in there, so I don't know who else is racing tonight. Dane's off a little bit injured, and there's quite a few drivers in there.
Oh, what happened to Dane?
Oh, he's always injured, mate. He's a pussy. Don't worry about him. If you're watching, Dane, I didn't mean it. Love you, bro.
Yeah.
Love you, bro. But Scott's come a long way too. He's getting quicker and quicker and quicker, and he's a very clean racer. I can race beside that guy anytime, and no, it's going to be just a fair battle is what you want. So, has he got Taylor coming up behind him? Is he?
Yeah, Taylor
looks there. So we're just talking about how clean he is. Let's see how he reacts with this. I know we've probably missed Mike's hot lap, but we'll come back to that. We've still got a little bit to go. We'll see if Taylor can get by here and see what Scott does. He must be have blue flags if he's a lap down. Let's see what he does. Yep. Yeah, see, beautiful.
Nice, easy little.
I don't think Taylor even lost that much time getting around him there. A little bit, but not much. And he just made it look easy. He didn't slow down too much either.
That was for position.
Was it really?
Yeah, so Taylor's obviously had a bit of a drama tonight that we've...
Yeah. But, I mean, and again, it's still a little bit, he's recognised he's quicker.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
He's not blocking, he's doing all the right things, so...
That's what it's all about, definitely.
It is.
So, a lot of race room up the front there, really spread out.
I must say, Wayne, I hope you put SDK on your name as well, because I bet you have nothing. If you go to your name, I bet you got nothing.
Nothing.
Are you sitting in pit?
Of course
you
I got nothing. I'm down 2 spots. Sean McNamara, so are you.
Yeah, and I'm showing my mates Doug and Shane there.
Yeah.
Yeah, not me and you.
Quest up 4 spots.
Funny.
Alright, so I suppose we're ages away now, so Quinn Wilson, right. Mike Robinson.
That'd be a good hot lap with him. They're not too far away. Leave it on this camera for a bit. It's only down the end and straight around the corner. So, he tried to cover. He tried to cover a little bit. Oh, doesn't like me pass. You see, this is the good stuff. Where it comes from. So then Mike can move to the left a little bit if he wanted to. He didn't. Had heaps of space. He's gone deep. All right, jump on this thing. We'll do a hot lap with Mike. Here we go. Sebring. So coming along the main straight next to the pit lane. You go under the bridge at about a second later. You jump on the brakes, chuck it down to fourth. Trail brake to the, he goes third, and then you get on the gas early to get a good run out of there. You short shift to fourth a little bit. Deep under brakes, second gear corner. Don't ride the curb. He hasn't. It's got a car on the side, so it sort of can't quite get to the right side of the track. This corner here, yeah, look at that. Heaps of lock, a little bit of oversteer out the other side. So I can't see his rear vision mirror, but he's doing all right. Another little short straight. Go down to the mobile bridge. It's a first gear in the V8s, but you can get away with second. What does he do? He goes to first to slow it down, up into second. And coming around the S's here, it's your foot flat, but you've got to sort of turn the car at the same time, so it's not too hard. Get into this braking zone just past the cones, into second, and you try and keep a bit of speed up, hit the apex, and then just roll out, get it into third. And that's a nice little run out of here. And the V8's a bit slippery. This car, the car pulls over for him, so he'll be waving, saying thank you very much. Second gear, it's a little bit of camber on the inside of the corner, so you've got to make sure you get it right up in there close to that curve. Now this is the real technical part of Sebring. So you got a couple of left-handers, and then deep in the brakes for a slow right-hander in third gear. You can run the car over the curbs, and you run off track to get a good run out here into this other little straight. So that section is very technical to get right. Always fascinating to see some of the faster guys do it compared to my slow ass. Coming into the last couple couple of right-handers, trying to get it right. It's a little bit. There's about 5 different lines to take here. You cook it too much, you're in the wall, you're slow. There's a little bit of oversteer on the exit. So that wouldn't be as fast as lap around here at Sebring, but that's a lap, and it's a track that I really, really like.
Yeah, so bottom left corner, best lap 2 minutes flat, 0.277. Last lap 2:01.6. Yeah, so.
Yeah. And he might have worn tyres also, but that lap car was in the way, so to be honest, that was a pretty impressive lap for what he did. Because that car was not in a way, but it was on the wrong racing line for him. So not a bad lap overall from Mike there for that one.
Alright, let's have a look at our intervals. Got here.
He's got 12 seconds. Connor's just bolted.
Yeah, well. Yeah, and Hamish Cleland and Mike Robinson. And Paul Bloomquist, so yeah, there's still a lot to unfold in the final.
Yeah, yep.
Final 7 minutes of this race.
And Paul will be enjoying this, a bit of a battle for him because he's obviously had his way for a few seasons.
Yeah, so Hamish Cleveland really putting the pressure on with Mike Robinson not too far behind, and we all know how quickly he can claw seconds. So.
Yes, you definitely got a couple of championship winners there with Paul and Mike. I don't know, is Mike won a GT3 one? I don't know. Paul running a bit wide there. Oh, but he had to.
Yeah, looking good. Final laps.
Oh, done you just
closer look here.
Oh, 2 lines going into there. Hamish got a bit of a run, but he's on the wrong side of the track. Has to do the quick dive around the other side. It's an ugly corner to take it from a different line. He decides, oh, he thought about it. He definitely thought about it.
Poke your nose up there though, eh? Have a laugh. Put that pressure on.
It's almost like trying to fake the other guy into a mistake, which is, if you watch these faster guys, that's basically the only time they get past someone is when they make when I say a mistake, it's very minor.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, and there's the very minor mistake from Paul. Does he take advantage of it? Got a bit of dirt on his tyres. He's covering. He's definitely covering on the inside there. So he's going to try and go around the outside. And that door gets shut pretty quickly. And
Poke the nose on the inside there.
I think he's got it. I think.
Bit of Rubbings racing. I don't think it's over yet.
Oh, he's too nice. He pulled out of it. We don't have to go and can't actually see what happened there, but at least Paul's getting a good hard race and some bit of Rubbins racing. So yeah, good stuff.
Very cool, and Robbo not too far behind, so that's going to upset Hamish Cleveland a little.
Yeah, he'll be rubbing his hands together saying, "Come on, boys, keep fighting."
Yeah.
The more you're doing that, the more I'm coming. Or if we knew his tyre state when he pitted and how many tyres he took, you go, "Oh, I'm just holding on." So he's probably hoping for something.
Yeah, we need the data, Robbo. We need the data. Where are you, mate? Yeah.
Yeah, just under 4 minutes to go. So, well, time flies here at SuperCars NZ and Sparker Gaming, brought to you by Allports. So,
yeah, and hats off to these two teammates as well, Connor Nixon and Ben Faulkner. First and second at this point in time. Because you never really know.
You don't, but he puts his post up on the Facebook of their team and how they're going. And there's a third member that I know of. I think it's Ben Miles, believe it or not racing in here. But, good on them. They brought a team along and very dedicated to supporting us. So, cheers, boys.
Yeah, very cool. So, Hamish Cleveland, Mike Robinson, Robbo dodging some lapped cars there. Kiana put down the track, 10 seconds.
Not bad though. Kian, let's have a little look at the incident boys and see what's happened. Blake's got a meatball. Blake.
Oh yeah, got that. Here we go.
Oh, he's wide there from the start. There's that replay. We need it from like 5 seconds earlier, eh?
Sorry. Here you go.
No, don't. Ross. There's Ross in pit lane. Oh, so you do actually... Oh, is that another car? Oh, that was close. Great work there, Wayne.
Yeah, then I don't... Oh, Ben Faulkner crashed. Oh, ran wide. Because he's... losing the rears.
The curve got him. That's a bit of a hit in the back.
Big time. So Paul and Hamish grabbing.
Oh, he'll be gutted.
Yeah, so Paul and Hamish both grabbing.
You know that's your fault.
Third spot there.
That's your fault. That's fully your fault.
What?
Because you called the commentator's curse like 30 seconds earlier.
I'm getting really good at this, aren't I? And here's Mike Robinson passing Ben. Oh, Ben's crabbing. He's crabbing.
Is it Ben? Oh, are you serious? Yep. He's going to have to finish, just try and get the car home, isn't he?
Oh, it's so hard though. When these things are bent and they crab, it's like...
it is bad. He's got 2 laps to go. He probably lose to Kian a spot, but everyone else he can sort of...
Yeah, okay, make it home.
Yeah, because he's Quinn Wilson's 30 seconds away.
Funny angle.
Oh, imagine being the pressure on there. Hey, should we bring him up now for a chat?
That's a great idea. Yeah, so you can see how that car's crabbing and it's very crooked and certainly trying to... Yeah. Alright. What are we up to? So yeah, let's see what's happening up here. So Paul Bloomquist, Hamish Cleveland still putting the pressure on.
Well, that's a good battle. Maybe we should go and have a look at Connor Nixon, see if he's going. How far away is he? He's on the. Let's follow here because if he goes around here, he should get the white flag. Would we see the white flag?
It'd be nice to see it pop up, but
Will we see an actual chicken flag? Chicken flag!
there we
Chicken
go.
flag! There we go.
Connor Nixon flashing the lights. Well done,
Right,
man.
well done. See, look at
Yeah.
us get the right car.
18 seconds, mean. Paul Bloomquist and Hamish Cleland. Excellent race, good battles.
That doesn't feel like it was 18 seconds, eh? That's a bit weird. It felt like... Wow, that's weird. Anyway.
And Robbo. Oh, lucky you, Robbo. You're not in our chat. No. 4th spot.
Yeah.
Well done, man. Very cool.
Yeah.
Good start.
And Ben gets home in 5th and Kian doesn't get him. So...
Alright, so... Yeah.
Yeah, man, and the boys are having a bit of a chat with each other, saying how good they enjoyed that, or the opposite, and letting them know how they feel about it. I think that was a good race, and I think the incident points were low. The drivers were pretty clean. Off tracks taken off the side of the track, the slowdowns, not on the racing line. So I think that was a very successful championship start. So a few people still finishing, crossing the line. There's Leaf. The VSK vehicle. Here comes the DSA Shane. Shane White there. Top 10, you can't really complain.
No,
Even with the Taylor Mitchell obviously had a few issues there, and Shane White got to 9th, so everyone's gaining one spot along the way there. Obviously someone didn't quite get it right. Scott McKenzie in 12th, so well done. As we're talking him up in the Passionson Racing vehicle. Yeah.
And Jonathan Turner. Alright.
That's pretty cool. Cool. So, should we finish this up, Wayne?
Sounds great, mate.
Alright, so obviously SuperCars NZ brought to you by Sparko Gaming from Allports. Thank you very much, guys. We appreciate it. Round 1 of the GT3 series. So, we've got GT3s, we've got V8s, we've got TCR championships. We've got our fun Legacy V8s Fridays and Saturdays. If you're interested in sponsoring us or helping us promote the league or promoting your product, get in touch with us. We're more than happy to do that. Can't wait for the next round, and soon we'll be announcing on our Facebook how much money we raised for the Red Cross, Wayne.
Yeah, that's right. That'll be this weekend. I'll do the
Check
data
something
and add it up and throw that out. Yeah.
Yeah, just a bunch of us, maybe 20 guys, got together, did a bit of race, and it was all about just helping the Red Cross, because obviously they're a major supporter of what's been happening in New Zealand over the last couple of months. So here in New Zealand, the drivers' money goes to good causes as well as themselves. So we like to share, and good people helping good people. So thank you very much. We will see you on Tuesday with Shane and Doug bringing us V8s round 2 from Sandown. I look forward to that, and again, thank you, Wayne, and we'll see you then.
Alright, see you next Thursday from me.